Oh my gosh, the butler's walking in. No, Winston, leave. You do not need to see this. Oh my gosh, he's so shocked. Now they've had a bad woohoo because Winston walked in and spoiled it. Hello everyone, how are we doing? Welcome back to another episode of the Solar System Legacy Challenge. We are on episode 6. So Valerie is just here doing a little bit of yoga on the porch. It's been a few hours since she last came home, since we last recorded, and she's just doing a bit of yoga because, as I mentioned in the last episode, she has put on some baby weight, which I am all here for. But Valerie is obviously a very vain sim, and she is also a model. So I feel like she's also just not happy being a mum at the moment. I feel like she would want to lose some of her baby fat. So she is just going to do some yoga. She might end up going on some jogs. But I do feel like it is very Valerie to want to lose the baby weight. So that is what she's doing at the moment. She is feeling very focused from it. Since I last recorded, what have I done? I got a butler. I thought it was very fitting for the goths. So we have got a butler, Winston Chase, and he will honestly probably end up looking after Elodie quite a lot because at the moment, Valerie still is just not happy being a mum. I am going to see if we can get her to bond with her. I don't know how well it will work. But I'm not going to force anything, but I would like to see if we could just have Valerie bond with her daughter a little bit more. Okay, and she's feeling bruised and bandaged. Valerie injured her arm pretty badly. Did you just overstretch? Is that what you've done? Oh, honestly, Valerie, okay. She is going to get herself sorted. And then I believe I asked the butler, I don't care what Alexander does. Oh, she doesn't like wellness. Oh, for goodness sake, okay. Fine, you can just go jogging instead. I know she likes fitness, so I'm glad I bought her this yoga mat, but she is not going to be doing yoga anymore. She will do some jogging, and we also, she can like dance or whatever using the plum booba, whatever it's called. Is that what it's even called? I can't, it's grayed out. But anyway, I did ask the butler to make us some food, and it looks like he's made us some asparagus or faux bacon wrapped asparagus. Very fancy, thank you, Winston. But Valerie, I think, is really enjoying her life in the goth manner because, well, it's just everything she really wants, isn't it? Like, her aspiration, she wants a home worth 350,000 simoleons, and we're at 250,000, so even this isn't good enough for her, but that's just pretty funny. I think what I'm going to do is tomorrow on the Tuesday, we are going to invite over Valerie's family so they can meet the baby. She is obviously like not even a day old. It's still the same day since she was born, and look at her little smile. Winston was gonna interact with her and then decided to go grill it instead. That is fine, but it would be great to have the family meet the baby, and I don't really care about Alexander. He can do what he wants. And Mortimer is also at work at the moment, which I was contemplating whether to get him to retire because he is an elder, but I feel like we need a source of income. Valerie wants to be rich, and I mean, she is technically a model, but she is on family leave and she doesn't have another shift until Wednesday at least anyway. So, also I had Valerie go to the doctors so that she would take contraceptive pills, so she should hopefully not get pregnant if she does any more autonomous woohoo, but who knows, honestly, who knows? But she is still feeling super tense from the baby. She's still got this from new baby. I read that last time, so I won't read it again, but she's got it for 2 days. So I think what I might do, she is going to come up here on her laptop. She'll be up here anyway, so why don't we come see how Elodie is? We'll have her try to attempt to bond with her, and honestly, I know they say never wake a sleeping baby, but I feel like Valerie just doesn't know that and just won't think. She isn't in the best of moods. She is super uncomfortable, so I don't know if that is going to affect the chance. We shall see if it works. She is tense from actually interacting with the baby, but did it help at all? Did it? I mean, we can actually talk to her now, so it didn't grey it out. that is a good start. So she has gone to get herself some drink. I feel like every time she did this last time, didn't she? So she's gone to get some simmered cherry sap. So she literally is like, every time she's interacting with a baby, she's like, I'm gonna reward myself. I've done good. I've spoken to my baby. I'm gonna have a drink now. That is brilliant. That is very, very Valerie, at least. So it looks like Cassandra is going to come over and have a chat with us. We've got a pretty good relationship with her. I haven't done anything to increase that. So, I mean, it's good that they're friends, but I do still find it funny that Cassandra is actually older than Valerie as well. And do not kiss her hands. Please, please do not go flirt with your with your daughter's sister. That is weird. But shall we try and see again if we can? Oh, should we go to the Humour and Hijinks Festival? Actually, yeah, let's go. Let's go. We've got Winston. We'll look after the baby. Let's head out with our sister. And should we bring Vinny? Let's just bring everyone. We are gonna join the jokesters together. Valerie is a goofball, so even though I feel like she could be a mischievous sim, she has got the goofball trait, which means she's very playful and very jokey. So we are all going to go join the jokesters together. We have got the whole family here. They might be questioning where her baby is because they last saw her and she was heavily pregnant, and now she is here not pregnant without a baby. They're probably like, oh, where's your baby? And she's like, oh, it's fine, Mortimer's just with her. It'd be nice to have some like father-daughter bonding time. And they're like, oh, when can we meet her? Will you come over tomorrow? We'll still do the plan. They can still come over to the Goth Manor tomorrow, but it is so sweet. Look at her with her parents. Oh, I love it. Also, I forget that the Humour and Hijinks Festival is very glitchy, so we might not be here for very long. I can't believe that she's here joking about being non-committal with her dad. That is excellent. That is very Valerie. But yeah, I forget how glitchy the festival is because of fireworks for some reason are broken in the game, and it's not just my game and it's not even mods, it's just so many people always say how glitchy it is. But I love it that we're here with all our family. Let's have a chat. Look, there's Vinny over here. We need to be joking and getting some points for that pranks. No, not the pranksters, the jokesters. I don't want to be going for them. We're gonna impossible sausage mime. What is that? What is that? Is she just doing an impression? Oh, she's miming. Okay, that was interesting. The jokesters are in lead by 4. That is what we want. And we've increased our comedy to level 3. That is excellent. Shall we take some photos with... Oh, I've not done it since the update. We can take selfies with the new update where you can have more pictures. So let's take a photo with our mum to begin with. Let's take a picture of Mabel. Viola, are you serious? Oh my gosh. If I change... Oh, look. Viola's just in the way. That is excellent. Okay, I really like this one. Look at the reflection and Viola just peeping in. Let's take a couple of those. That is brilliant. It's about 9 p.m. and I think we are going to say goodbye to the family and head back home. I know if we stayed for longer, we'd get like the money and stuff, but the festival is just so glitchy. So I think we are going to head back home, and I think Mortimer's home from work now anyway. So we'll say hi to him and see how the baby is and see if we can get them to bond anymore. Valerie has just woken up Elodie again to see if she can bond with her. She seems to be in quite a good mood actually, which potentially will help. And they've got a little plus, which isn't good. They didn't get a little minus. I would be very intrigued. We still do have the tents from interacting with unwanted child, but they are getting the plus, which is great. I think the first time she did it, she did get a negative, which I think she's still got the difficult feeling, so I don't know if she can talk to it. Yeah, no. Oh no, Valerie has just woken up. She is calling for some breakfast from the butler. Elodie is crying and she's contracted an illness. So in addition to resting and drinking some orange juice, she should take a trip to the doctor and get some medicine. Oh no. Well, at least Mortimer has gone to look after the baby. We need to get her to the doctors and see if we can get some medication for her. Oh no, okay. It says, it's a good thing you came in time. The doctor gave you a shot to prevent the illness from becoming fatal and shorten the length and severity of the illness. You're on your way to a speedy recovery. So it could have been a really bad illness. It says she has got llama flu illness. Oh no, bless her. She is really not feeling too great. But we have some food for her, and it looks like Alexander's going to school, Cassandra's going to go to work, and then Mortimer's going to go to work in an hour. So she's going to be home alone. I think it is time that we have the family meet the baby. I remember from last time, the bassinet needs to be in the middle of the room so we can actually show the baby off to people. So I am going to put her in the middle of the room there. And then we'll invite over the family once Valerie has eaten, and we can introduce baby Elodie to her. And then I suppose if her needs go off, the butler can take care, or some of the family. Maybe we'll probably step in and look after little Elodie, because Valerie is still not very happy or comfortable with being a mum yet. We are working there. She has had a few times where it's been successful interactions, a couple of non-successful, but it's a process. It's not going to happen in one go. So I'm just pleased to see she's getting there a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay, Valerie is voluntarily going to change Elodie's diaper, which, I mean, I'm impressed. She's chosen to go do that herself. But Mortimer's just left for work, and I have just started a club gathering. So our family should start gathering here at some point. But oh my gosh, Valerie, are your maternal instincts kicking in? Are you happy to be looking after your child? Do we think we can attempt to bond afterwards? I feel like she needs food, but we should definitely feed her. You're just gonna bottle feed her, I think, and see if we can attempt to bond with her at all. And then also, can we still actually show off? Yeah, okay, we can definitely still show off, even if the attempt to bond didn't work. So, Mabel, where are you? You need to come and meet your granddaughter. Look, okay, Mabel is here, meeting her granddaughter for the first time. Valerie, are you going to pick her up? There we go. Look at her, showing her off. She is not very happy to be woken up, which is understandable, but look, Mabel, it's your grandbaby. Oh, she's so happy. Let's also show her off to Akira. I'm not going to do it for everyone because we'll be here all freaking day. But I at least wanted Mabel and Akira to meet their little grandbaby. Look at Akira's little face. He's meeting his granddaughter, and Elodie is still crying. Oh, but she's gone back to sleep straight away, which is great. Who has just spent 225? Maybe it's our butler. It's probably our butler. And it looks like Akira and Valerie are going to have a little conversation, maybe a little heart-to-heart, maybe just a little joke. I have no idea. But we are going to have a bit of a chat with him anyway. Oh, we can't be funny because we're so uncomfortable. The family have decided to just watch some TV together. Viola has decided she doesn't want to watch TV. She wants to play on her phone. And it looks like we've got the butler, Winston, joining us as well, although he has just got up. We were having a bit of a chat with him. I love that Winston is here, just taking care of the baby. I know that's his job, but he has just been doing basically all of the baby care, while Valerie is just going to go interact with her family in a big new lavish home. Mortimer he's not even here, like, I just find it pretty funny. But we are having a chat with them, and I was thinking, so Mortimer works every Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. till 7 p.m. Valerie is in this big home, basically all by herself. She works 2 till 10, so she still has most of the day. I feel like, oh, it's time for Valerie's postpartum checkup. Okay, I will continue saying what I was going to say in a second. She needs to go to the OBGYN in the next 48 hours to get checked out. Ooh, okay, go to your postpartum checkout. I've never done this bit before. You go get your checkout. Go get checkup. I think Valerie needs to have another romance going. I know she's here with Mortimer, but I don't think that's going to stop her. Mortimer is at work pretty much all day, 5 days a week, and I feel like she is going to get a little bit lonely and just want a bit of affection, a little bit of love, a little bit of woohoo maybe. And we have got a few options. So we still need to break things off with Craig, but as he is an adult now, do we want to just break it up, or do we want to have a little bit of romance before? Or we have also got Cal. When do I need to break up with Craig? I can't remember. I'm just going to work it out quickly. We need to break up with Craig by this Saturday, and we need to break up with Mortimer by this Tuesday, because Interestingly, Valerie and Mortimer have only had a relationship for a week so far. So we have 3 weeks left till we need to break up with Mortimer and just under 2 weeks left to break up with Craig. I am kind of tempted to make the most of the time we have with Craig before we have to break things off with him and see if we want to invite him over. So maybe we'll do that in the day tomorrow. See if we can have a little bit more romance with Craig. Maybe she'll have 2 guys at the same time. Maybe even 3, honestly. So our postpartum checkup says Valerie's postpartum checkup went well. The doctor's pleased with how well Valerie feels about parenting. Okay, and the healing process. Being a new parent is exciting, but it can be stressful. If Valerie ever needs it, help is available. In the meantime, try to enjoy this new life. Did they actually think it was okay? Like, she hates being a mum. I don't actually even know how we can get back in contact. I don't know if it's even an option. But I love how she came up here to look after the baby and then got here and went, maybe I won't. It's alright, because Mabel is here. Is Mabel going to do it? No, she's not. But Mortimer is here now, so I feel like I'm going to see if Valerie does it herself or if someone else comes to do it. I don't want to force too much because she doesn't enjoy being a mum and she's clearly not got that bond or relationship with her daughter yet, so I don't think she would I don't want to control her just doing it. I would like to see if she chooses to or if she's going to leave it to someone else. But she has started thinking about her and she is going to go over now. So she has chosen to feed her. She's breastfeeding her, okay. But she also does need to change her diaper. So once she's fed her, I think she will, what? Oh, she does she not want food? I don't think that worked. So I think oh no. Okay, we are going to change her diaper though because she did choose to go over and care for her. So we will then also another time attempt to bond and see if anything works. And I am going to send the family home because it is quite late now and it looks like Mortimer's home. But are they going to bond? Are they going to have any increase in their relationship? We will see. So it did increase and she didn't get stressed or anything. She's still... Well, she's angry because she's having the worst day ever and she is also tense still for the next 8 hours. But I am going to let her head to sleep. And then, as I say, maybe in the morning, maybe we'll invite Craig over. We shall see. We shall see. So Valerie is here this morning doing a dance workout and she looks absolutely incredible. She is having the best time. Look at her go. She has woken up in a really, really flirty mood as well. And I think we're going to make the most of it, you know. I think before Mortimer goes to work, we might maybe have a little bit of woohoo with him, have a little bit of romance going with him, see how he is. And then when he heads to work, if she's still in a flirty mood, perhaps we'll invite over our old flame, Craig, who she has not seen. I don't think she's actually seen him since New Year's Eve when they woohooed. I don't. Did he might have come to her birthday party, actually. That might have been a lie. They might have seen each other at her birthday party, but still, she's not seen him in ages. And he is now an adult, so I feel like it'd be fun to continue their romance just a little bit. So before we have to break up, we might as well make the most of it, you know. I did also notice, I haven't changed this, I promise, but I did notice that Valerie is now neutral regarding having children. So maybe this bonding with Elodie is really starting to work because she's now neutral. She doesn't hate the idea of having a child, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't want her to have another child yet. But I mean, she's feeling neutral, and we might be able to get that relationship up with Elodie, which is really, really exciting. She might be warming to it all. Before Mortimer's got work in about 50 minutes, he and Valerie are just heading upstairs just to have a little bit of woo, because why not? They've not done anything since the baby was born anyway, so she was in a super flirty mood this morning, and it looks like Mortimer is also, oh no, he's playful, but still he is feeling good and Valerie's feeling good. I mean, I feel like we should have moved Elodie out of here actually, but she's asleep, so we're gonna pretend she's not there. So I had to get Cassandra to quit her job because she was refusing to actually go to work, so I'm gonna get her to have a new job now. And then I was wondering, Elodie is obviously edging up in a couple of days and she will be a toddler and she cannot be sleeping in Valerie and Mortimer's room when she is a toddler, and we need a room for her and there's no actual rooms for her. My thinking is she should have this room. And now, do we have Cassandra move into the basement, which sounds really mean, but I will expand the basement. That at the moment is just for the butler, but we can expand it, and Cassandra can have a room down here. Or shall I just like have Cassandra move out? I mean, she is an adult, so maybe she would just move out. But I just feel mean doing that and be like, oh, we're gonna move into your house, but you have to leave now so that we can make way for a baby. That just feels really cruel, but at the same time she is an adult, so maybe she would want to move out. So I'd like some opinions whether we should move Cassandra to the basement or whether we should move her out into her own house, because I don't really want to move Elodie into a basement. So but anyway, Valerie is now feeling super flirty and Mortimer is off to work, and we're still on family leave as well, so we're not even going to work today. So I think we are going to invite Craig over. I'm not going to send him a flirty text because then we're going to go off the lot. And I do want to stay on the lot in case we need to look after the baby. And then we're also going to attempt to bond with her and see. But it looks like Craig is on his way over, and look, she was going to go help herself to a drink. She is in her very lovely little nightie that she's just wooed with Mortimer in. And she is on birth control now as well, so she shouldn't be getting pregnant, or we hope she won't get pregnant. But we are going to see Craig, who he has just arrived, and oh my gosh, our sister is walking past. Hi, Veronica. And our mum is calling. Oh my gosh, no, you're not going to have baby mum. And Veronica, please don't tell. Okay, Veronica's here. Well, that's awkward. Well, that is very awkward. We might just like not answer the door to Veronica at the moment, which sounds cruel. But sorry, Veronica, we've just invited someone else over to Woohoo, even though you know we're dating Mortimer. So we're not gonna answer the door. We'll pretend we're not home. That went well. Oh my gosh, she was able to interact with Elodie without freaking out. She's not got a tense mood because of the baby anymore as well. So maybe she likes her a bit more. That's good. We've still not officially bonded yet. We are still working towards it. But look, it's Craig is here, and she is already flirting with him, and he is down for it. It seems like he is completely down for it. Oh my gosh, is he asking her to woohoo? Be it propositioned. I think these two have gone to woohoo. That wasn't me. You all saw that was not me. He just went to ask her to woohoo. All she did was like flirt with him, and he was like, do you want to go woohoo? And she's like, yeah, sure. Which, Valerie, I love you so much. Honestly, this is such a change from Mabel's generation. Why do you keep going in Cassandra's room? You've got your own bed. I might actually have to like lock this. Stop it. If you're gonna go woohoo, at least go woohoo in your actual own bed. Just go woohoo with Craig there, and I'm gonna lock Valerie out of this room. Because otherwise she's going to want to keep woohooing in there, and I don't want her to do that. I'm sorry, Elodie, go back to sleep. You don't need to see this. This is why she needs her own room, honestly. She needs her own space. So I would like to put her in this room because it's so close, and it's very convenient. And oh my gosh, the butler's walking in. No, Winston, leave. You do not need to see this. Oh my gosh, he's so shocked. Now they've had a bad woohoo because Winston walked in and spoiled it. Winston, privacy invaded. Leave the room. Baby doesn't even need tending anymore. Oh, that's awkward. Anyway, let's go use the toilet, and we're not taking a pregnancy test because I really hope she's not pregnant. We took birth control. But yeah, well, I guess things are still going with Craig, which is exciting. She's still unwell, which should she be woohooing in this state? Probably not, but that's not going to stop her, honestly. Okay, so since Winston has actually walked in, he knows that Valerie is woohooing with other Sims other than Mortimer, which is a little bit awkward. I don't know what to make of that because he is obviously the butler. I'd hope he wouldn't like go tell. It's not his place to actually go tell Mortimer. But it does make me think, what sort of relationship is Valerie gonna have with Winston? Because he knows, is she gonna resent him, or is she gonna try and maybe woo him to be like, oh, you wouldn't tell Mortimer, would you? Try and like flirt with him and to see how he would act around it all. I think it'd be interesting to see if she had an affair with the butler. That would be so funny. And she's decided to have a sugar cookie, even though I did just ask Winston to cook us some food. Okay, it seems like these two just cannot get enough of each other. They've decided to go woohoo again. Well, I mean, Mortimer's not home for another few hours, so I think after this woohoo, I think we will send him home just to make sure Mortimer doesn't walk in and see Craig here, especially considering the fact that Craig is in a nightshirt. I'd like to think this is Valerie's nightshirt because it's bright red. But these two have decided this time, they're not going to woohoo in bed. They are going to woohoo in the shower, which, I mean, that's fine with me because Elodie is in here crying. So, Winston, are you going to deal with that this time? Instead of walking in on us, can you actually go look after the baby? Oh, wow, okay, they got fireworks this time, so I'm going to assume this woohoo was a lot better than the last one, which is very positive. It says completely spectacular woohoo, and luckily she is pregnancy-free woohooing. Excellent, that is what we want to see. But it seems like Winston isn't going to come look after Elodie, which is fine because, as we say, Valerie is feeling a bit more positive. Now, she is neutral about having a baby, so maybe she's feeling a little bit closer with Elodie, and I'm going to try to see if we can bond with her at all again. Oh my goodness, it came up. It took a bit of time, but Valerie is now at peace with her child. She would do her best to be a good parent to Elodie. Oh my gosh. Valerie is finally accepted baby Elodie. Oh my goodness, I'm very happy about that. Look at this perfect little screenshot. She is actually happy with her baby now. I love that after having an affair and woohooing with someone else, she feels like she can accept the baby. Maybe she's realised, maybe she worried that having a baby with Mortimer meant she was trapped with him and she couldn't explore any other romances. But now that she's woohooed with someone else, she thought, actually, you know what, I'm not stuck with Mortimer forever, and having a baby doesn't mean that I'm forever going to be stuck with one guy. So I feel like maybe that's helped her. Sleeping with someone else has really helped Valerie come to terms with her baby. Let's say that is why Valerie has started to love her baby now. But in this episode, officially, Valerie is kind of having an affair. I know we're not like married to Mortimer, but they are definitely like dating. They live together, they have a baby together, and she has decided to continue an affair with Craig for a little bit, which I'm very excited about. I'm not gonna lie, I know it's really wrong and I shouldn't be, but it's The Sims and it's Valerie, so it seems perfect. But thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. I would really like to know what you think I should do with Cassandra, whether she should move into the basement or whether I should move her out into her own house. Let me know in the comments. If you did enjoy this episode, make sure to leave a like and do comment down below. Let me know what you think of the episode. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It would mean so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another episode. Bye everyone!